Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to get some corned beef. We usually have a boil. I call it an Irish boil on St. Patty's. So, off to the store. Make sure I have my wallet. There's my wallet. You know what? I should have my phone. I'm going to be taking my Triumph, so you never know. I just did some work on this bike. I took these two valve covers off because they were leaking. And I didn't like it. They were leaking excessively. So I got a new type of valve cover gasket. It has a metal wire in it. And I took it for a little ride yesterday, and I couldn't find any leaks at all. Now that's a first for me. Usually when I put new gaskets in it, it just simply reduces the leakage. But so far this has been tight. I was real pleased with it. So let's take it for another ride. Took that KLR for a ride yesterday through the mountains. That was fun. Alright, let's see. Neutral. Do all this shit. And turn gas on. Tickle the carbs a little bit. And if I flooded it, it will take more than one kick. If I flooded it, it'll take 3 or 4 kicks. Alright. This bike runs good, man. Turn the light on. Off we go. Probably should get gas too. When I was a kid, I'd go to school, I'd have a little bit of green on, but my mom would always tell me, you're going to wear green because it's St. Patty's Day, but you are not Irish. And we could not find any Irish in us. But it's like a national holiday anyway, so we had fun with it. And so I was doing genealogy. And I found some roots from Scotland, and I thought, well, okay, well that's pretty cool. I can't hate any of the Scots now because I'm one, but I still wanted to find Irish. Man, and what was I saying? Oh yeah, so then I did some further research about the Scots, and it turns out the Scots come from Ireland. So I'm kind of Irish, but with a McDonald name. I don't know how far back they moved from Ireland to Scotland. I bet you a long time ago, but that's where the roots are. So I'm gonna get this corned beef. I'm gonna probably cook the meal. I might cook it in a pressure cooker even. I haven't used that for a while. That works real well. I went down this road called Walker Road. It goes to a lake called Lynx Lake and beyond. And this is the end of the paved road where everybody's mailboxes are. About, has to be at least 100 mailboxes there. I would think more than that. But I'm up in about probably at least 6,000 feet. And I went down this road. It's kind of close to my house that I never find any traffic on. It's real windy, beautiful. I'm gonna resume this video a little bit further up. That's when the road gets good. All right, we're getting up on the good stuff now. Anyways, I don't tell too many people about this road simply because I don't want people going down here. This is my road. And like I said, it's close to my house. It's all twisty. It's a good road. It's all, you know, there's no bumps, no traffic. And it's good road to test the bike out after I work on a bike, check, make sure everything's handling okay. And this bike is handling fine. This bike's a pleasure to drive. I'm so glad I have it. So there's a lake down here called Lynx Lake. You can camp on it, you can fish it, you can hike around it. There's bald eagles that live around here. Plenty of wildlife too. You have these tall ponderosa pine. There's a lot of pine in the Prescott area. Reminds me much of being in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. In the pine forest of the Upper Peninsula has the popple and birch trees. You don't see that so much here, but it does remind me very much of being in Michigan. And then as you go down into the lower elevations, the pine trees get smaller, then they just go away eventually. But yes, we're going downhill now. See how this would be a fun bike to ride, or a road to ride a motorcycle on. Now you can get a lot of speed on this, and that might be a problem because there is some wildlife in here. I think you'd be much safer in the middle of the day like this. I have not seen a deer. I've just seen javelina. A couple javelina. That's it. But I'm enjoying this bike. This is fun. And I'm not ragging on it either. I'm just going on. What am I going? About 58. So I want to take my canoe in here and go fishing. It's supposed to be pretty good. They stock it with trout, and there's bluegill and bass in it. So one of the things I want to get back into.